Did you know that Jupiter is so big that over 1,300 Earths could fit inside of it? Now that's a lot of Earths. Jupiter, the largest planet in our solar system, is so massive that it's often referred to as the gas giant. This colossal planet is primarily composed of, you guessed it, gas. But it's not just any gas, it's mostly hydrogen and helium, the same stuff that's in the sun. Now let's talk about gravity. Because of Jupiter's enormous size, its gravity is much stronger than Earth's. This means that if you were to stand on Jupiter, you would weigh more than twice as much as you do on Earth. Just imagine, your weight could double or even triple. And here's a fun fact, Jupiter's strong gravity is also what helps it maintain its status as the king of the planets. So if you ever feel like you're too heavy, just remember, it could be worse. You could be on Jupiter. Ever wonder why Jupiter has those beautiful, colorful bands swirling across its surface? Well, let's dive into that. Jupiter's vibrant bands are actually layers of clouds made up of different chemicals. The lighter bands, known as zones, are filled with ammonia clouds. These clouds are white because ammonia, when frozen, turns white. Now the darker bands, called belts, are where things get a bit more colorful. These areas are home to clouds of other chemicals like phosphorus and sulfur, which give them a reddish-brown hue. But here's the fascinating part. These bands aren't just for show. They're an indication of Jupiter's intense weather patterns. You see, these bands are moving in opposite directions due to the planet's rapid rotation. And when they collide, well, that's when things get stormy. Speaking of storms, let's talk about Jupiter's Great Red Spot. This massive storm is the king of all storms, dwarfing anything we have here on Earth. It's so big, in fact, that you could fit 2 to 3 Earths inside it. And it's not just a fleeting storm that's here today, gone tomorrow. Oh no, this king has been ruling for at least 300 years, maybe even longer. Now, imagine a storm on Earth lasting that long. It's a bit mind-boggling, isn't it? But that's what makes Jupiter so fascinating. Its weather systems are on a scale that's hard for us to comprehend. Jupiter's colorful bands and the Great Red Spot are just a few examples of how different and intriguing this gas giant is compared to our home planet. They're giant billboards in the sky, advertising the extreme and volatile nature of Jupiter's atmosphere. That's all for now about Jupiter's bands and the Great Red Spot. But remember, there's so much more to learn about this giant planet. Makes our biggest hurricanes seem like a gentle breeze, doesn't it? Imagine looking up at the sky and seeing not 1, not 2, but 79 moons. Now that's a sight to behold, isn't it? Jupiter, the largest planet in our solar system, is home to this astonishing number of moons. But we're going to focus on the 4 largest ones, the Galilean moons named after the Italian astronomer Galileo Galilei who discovered them. These 4 moons, Io, Europa, Ganymede, and Callisto, are each unique and fascinating in their own right. Io, for instance, is the most volcanically active body in our solar system. Imagine a moon constantly reshaping its surface with volcanic eruptions. Then we have Europa, which scientists believe might have twice as much water as all of Earth's oceans combined. Imagine that, a moon potentially housing an ocean world. Moving on to Ganymede, it holds the title for the largest moon in our solar system. It's even bigger than the planet Mercury. And lastly, Callisto, known for its heavily cratered and ancient surface, a silent witness to billions of years of cosmic history. Now let's take a moment to compare these moons to our very own moon. While our moon is the 5th largest in the solar system, it's the only one we've set foot on, and it's the only moon that appears in our sky. But imagine being on Jupiter. The sky there would be filled with these 4 colossal moons, each one a world unto itself, and dozens more smaller ones whizzing across the sky. The sight would be truly mesmerizing, with Jupiter's moons appearing much larger than our moon due to their proximity, and with each moon reflecting sunlight in its own unique way, the play of light and shadow would be something to see. With a sky full of moons, who needs streetlights, right? Jupiter's moons are more than just celestial bodies orbiting a planet. They're a testament to the diversity and grandeur of our solar system, each one a world waiting to be explored and understood. Now isn't that a thought that lights up your imagination? Could humans live on Jupiter? Well, it's not as simple as packing up a spaceship and heading off. You see, Jupiter is a world quite unlike our own. Imagine a planet with gravity more than 2 times stronger than Earth's. That's Jupiter for you. It would be like carrying a backpack filled with bricks all the time. And you can forget about walking on a solid surface because Jupiter doesn't have one. It's a gas giant, meaning its surface is made up of swirling clouds of gas and liquid. Also, remember the Earth's gentle breezes and occasional thunderstorms. Well, on Jupiter, you'd have to face storms that are larger than our whole planet and winds that blow at hundreds of miles per hour. Jupiter's extreme conditions are far from what we humans need to survive. So while Jupiter might be fascinating, it seems we're better off right here on Earth. Wow! We've journeyed through the massive and mysterious world of Jupiter today, from marveling at its gas giant status, to studying its colorful bands and the Great Red Spot. It's been an incredible exploration. We've discovered that Jupiter has more moons than our Earth, and learned some challenging ideas that might just turn your world upside down. But that's the beauty of learning, isn't it? It's all about challenging what we think we know, and opening our minds to new possibilities. That's what we've done today by diving deep into the wonders of Jupiter. If you've enjoyed this cosmic journey, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Let's share this journey with others too, so go ahead and share this video. And to make sure you don't miss out on our future space explorations, smash that notification icon. Stay tuned as we explore more planets in our solar system.